My lovelies, isn't every day in the Caribbean a good day to be outside grilling? I thought today we'd make some Chadon Beni Honey grilled chicken. Alright guys, so we outside. The noise in the background is everybody getting into something on the outside. It's the weather for it. So let's start with our seasoning. So right here I have some garlic and pimento. Of course, we're always doing everything nice and fresh. And we're just gonna blend into one nice marinade. I have my Chadon Beni, again, nice and fresh. What I love about this recipe is that it lets you use Chadon Beni. It's such a strong flavor, but once we balance it out with, of course, the honey, once we balance it out, you know, you get to use more of it. Usually you have to use just a little Chadon Beni to get the flavor in, and sometimes I feel like, you know, you have so much of it, you know. I'm gonna do some olive oil here for a little nice moisture, and you don't want this marinade to be too thin either, so the amount of liquid, you need to be careful with that. So I'm just gonna blend this together and get our chicken seasoned. All right. Okay, so I have my boneless chicken, which I have cut lengthways nice and thin, and I do this because it grills up really nicely, and of course the flavor that you would get when you cut it nice and thin, it goes, you know, more through the breast flavor. Plus I plan to make sandwiches with these, and I usually don't like a thick cut of chicken meat. I like nice thin strips in my sandwich. And of course I've washed my meat with lemon and water, or you can use lime as well. So this is our marinade. Look at that, beautiful colors already. So we have that. I'm gonna scrape all of my marinade out, don't worry. And we're gonna start mixing this. Now this I like to leave overnight, or at least 3 hours. So if you know you're planning to come out and grill, just do the season up really quick, cover it with a little plastic, and into the fridge for a couple hours. So of course salt here and a little black pepper. That honey is gonna grill up nicely, caramelize on the grill, and you're gonna have some really nice tender chicken breasts. All right, so I have already marinated some. Let me grab that, and we're heading to the grill. Now by now, if you're trying this recipe, you know we have all the colors and flavors marinated. 3 hours or even overnight is much better. The grill is nice and hot, the tongues in, so let's go. Now this is boneless chicken. You don't want to overcook it. You want to lay it down nice and flat, and you want to hear that sizzle. That sizzle is very important. I'd also like to say, do not trouble the chicken. Let one side grill, let it get a nice grill marks, and then turn it over. All right, so we're gonna grill. I like to wait until the edges just come a little white, and then I know it's okay. But you can still peek underneath and check it out, and, you know, get your practice in, because after a while you'll just kind of know. You know, when something reaches out to you in your spirit and tell you it's time to turn the chicken, you'll get that eventually. So I'm gonna grill up the rest of my chicken, and then sandwich time. All right, my lovelies, it's sandwich time. We just finished grilling up our chicken. Grill marks, flavor, the sweetness from the honey, that Chadon Beni flavor. And of course, if you don't have access to Chadon Beni, you can always use cilantro. That is a really good substitute for this recipe. So I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. And if you notice, here in my plate is our famous carrot and linseed bread recipe. So you can check the website for that. Just instead of rolls, make squares, and you have perfect homemade sandwich bread. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of my specialty garlic sauce, like this. Then I'm gonna get a nice piece of chicken here. Just one for me. Gonna do a little lettuce. Of course, you can use whatever condiments you like and whatever veggies you like as well. So I'm getting some tomatoes. I need a little garlic sauce on my tomatoes. I've cut my cucumbers nice and thin. This is a massive sandwich. Top. Of course, my bread is toasted. Give it a nice cut. Chicken, nice and tender. And here you go. This is a chicken sandwich. All right, my lovelies. Always a pleasure grilling outside with you. It was so nice to have you today. Of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get more fun Caribbean trendy recipes. Follow me, follow Lifestyle Something on Instagram and TikTok, and have a beautiful, happy, sunny day. Bye.